Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm Mar, and today we find out what is in the correct direction. Hopefully, something interesting. Probably more story. And by probably, I mean most definitely more story at some point. It's really just a matter of how long I have to walk to get there. Cloud's biceps are really pretty, but there are a few too many of these, like, having to slide through sections in the game. Like, I'm getting a little tired of his biceps, you know? Like, I've seen them plenty.
It's on you.
So it's my turn? Let's go.
Okay. Whee! Oh, well, they became immune halfway through. That's kind of rude. Oh, fine. If they're just gonna guard, I'm just gonna finish them off with Aerith. Like, I can learn Star Shower off other enemies. Doesn't have to be these. Also, let me just make sure that everyone is either has the weapon they're learning from equipped, or... Oh, right, I have to be using Fleeting Familiar. See? Good thing I checked!
Moving on then.
Because I had totally forgotten between episodes that I was supposed to be leveling that. Okay, let's go. Down yet another ladder. I'm really... You know, someone has to have taken this whole maze of sewers apart on a structural level and seen if it made sense, right? Because I'm really curious if it does make any kind of structural sense the way that this sewer works, because my intuition says the answer is no, and that it's just built this way to make it a better dungeon experience. Like that's definitely what my intuition is saying, is that the answer to that question is a resounding no. Hey, there are things here that Tifa can actually use her stuff on. If I can actually stay on Tifa and not accidentally switch to Aerith. My heart knew what it wanted to play. Let's see, that one's most likely to survive long enough for her to actually get Star Shower off, so... Hopefully that cast for long enough for it to count. I'm not certain it did, but here's hoping. Okay. I see a chest and some enemies over there, so you know, that's nice, I guess. Let's head this way. Wow, it was just a gas canister. I saw a flash of bright red out of the corner of my eye and thought it was something important, but alas. Let's check out what's over here.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's see, what should I Star Shower? There we go. And you know what? Perfect timing. Because now I don't have to control the asleep person. Tifa can safely go back to her nap. I should probably heal her, huh? There you go, Tifa. Have some healing.
Not throwing in the towel.
You know, Tifa's sure talking a lot for being asleep.
And we're safe.
Find it kind of interesting that they still do those voice lines, even if they are, in fact, asleep. Okay, let's see what our options are. Well, I know that at least down here are some optional chests, so I'm going to assume that this down here is the optional path. And so, you know, gosh darn, I had to go down the other staircase. Or the other ladder. Okay. Yeah, fine. I thought they were just being nice and putting 2 ladders down to that area, you know? How foolish of me. How foolish of me to even consider that might be the case. Well, let's see what this materia is. It's blue, which means it's good. Or at least rare. Orb of warding materia. let's scroll to my blue materia. Warding, huh? Huh, reduces... Ooh, man, when that's maxed, it's really nice. Oh boy, that requires a lot of AP, huh? And it only grants resistance to the linked materia's status ailment. Huh. That is still a nice way to be immune to more status ailments, because you can have the the accessory equipped that makes you immune to, say, sleep or poison, and then have that make you immune to the other one. Anyway, I'm sure I'll use it later, but until I have more capability to just level it up, it's kind of pointless. Well, got rid of the blue goo. Hey, Tifa, just Star Shower it. Why not? Also, I should have actually seen if Tifa should have that weapon equipped still. I don't pay too much attention to weapon stats when I first get them. Yeah, I don't care if I'm a frog, I'll beat you up anyway.
You're good
yeah,
at
that's
this.
right, I win.
Told you so.
Also, you couldn't see it very well because of how busy that hallway was. But the frog attacking animation looked hilarious. Like how a box just kind of bounced out here. But yeah, the frog attacking animation looked pretty funny. Okay, let me go over to Tifa and see. Okay, so that lowers my attack pretty considerably. But on the other hand, I get another materia, so, you know, I mean, this isn't even a debate, is it? Materia slots are more precious than anything else. At least until I'm sitting nice and high on pretty much entirely maxed materia sets. The more materia I have equipped right now, the less I have to level up later. And, you know, that's what I really care about. Not having to level my materia at a later time. Anyway, so now we have to walk back. Oh, hey there. Game? Game, are you okay? There we go. So, getting stuck in a doorway was fun. And then Cloud just kind of finishes the battle. But yeah, that was weird. It didn't help that the camera kind of freaked out. Made it even harder to see what was going on. Okay, let's go through here. Go up here. Go this way. Go through this door into a scene? Yeah, scene.
That must be the way out.
Short scene, but technically counts.
I wonder. There must be some way we can lower the water level.
Did it really need to keep me slow walking while Tifa said that? Got another high potion, so there's that. Anyway, let's look for a switch to lower the water level over here. Hey, you know, this room looks mighty water level lowering. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's just move on.
Guys,
What was that weird shuffle forward and back that did to get me into this scene?
I'm betting we can use this to control the sewage level.
Hey, Cloud. You want to give it a try?
This ought to drain the water. Right?
Look, I appreciate player agency and all, but do they really have to make me walk up and pull the switch? Can't we just pull the switch?
No luck?
Must be busted.
A red light indicates a blockage, apparently. We can use the hand pump to clear the blockage. Sounds good,
Oh,
right?
joy!
I remember having to do this at the bar before.
All right.
Aerith, you mind giving me a hand? Cloud, you stay put. Keep an eye out for more red lights.
Wait, I'm not sure.
Trust me, this is the best way to handle it. We'll be back soon.
Okay. Oh, so I'm just straight up control the other people and not Cloud.
Just shout if you need anything.
Cool. I'm guessing these blockages are going to turn out to be monsters, huh? But whatever, it's fine. I could
So
fight them
maybe
all
this
just
is a little
Aerith, really.
different from the one at the bar. More industrial?
So tilt to open the valve, then you'll start to swing from right to left. Using repeatedly hit X to expand the target range. So indicator swings back to the right, tilt, and the target range to close the valve. Okay. Think I get the idea.
Here goes.
There we go. I'm honestly surprised that the pressure turned out not to be caused by monsters. Ooh, that was fast.
Try to stay in sync.
Oh, too soon.
Keep calm.
All good.
Wonder if there's a trophy for doing this first try. I don't think I remember seeing something like that on the trophy list. Close enough.
That went well.
You know, I should really just use my task to do this, you know?
Could have gone better. Okay.
That's real fast.
Try to stay in sync.
First time I've really felt the, so I'm dealing with a slightly larger than normal input delay because I'm recording it. And that's the first time I felt it right there. Because normally it doesn't matter because none of the games I've played
Could have gone better.
from my PS4 have been ones that required that close of reaction time. There we go. First try.
All right, I think that did it.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's head back. Cloud's probably getting worried.
Wow, did that even really need to be them and separating from my party? They're... Okay. Hey, look, yeah, that's right, Cloud. You don't get to press the switch anymore. Now Aerith does the hard work. Stand aside. That's the only time I approve of the switch pressing. Right there. Nothing else? Okay, cool. It didn't look like it went all the way down. But it may have just not
Nicely
shown me the
done.
rest of it going down.
We make a great team.
Go team.
Well, back to being Cloud, I guess.
This won't take long.
See, now here are the monsters. I knew they'd be coming, I was just wrong
I'll
about when
show
they'd
you
be
what
here.
I can do.
I got this.
Yeah, that's right. Let's use Star Shower, then use Triple Slash, then have Aerith use Cura on everyone. Hey, Cloud, use another triple slash, would you? Thanks. I am but mighty frogman. Oh gosh, frogman, not mighty. Oh gosh, frog woman technically, but whatever. Frog woman got squished. Tifa will be fine. Revive the frog.
Not done yet.
Oh well, what was that explosion? Also, Cloud apparently got frogged at some point. I didn't notice it. Here, Aerith, can you get back up? Thanks.
That's it.
Let's just make sure that everybody's okay on health, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Everybody's fine on health now. Aerith and her 2 frogs will win the fight!
This one's for you. Sorry, but I gotta.
That's right, I'll use Fleeting Familiar to finish you off. Yeah.
Let's go.
Anyways, now they're not frogs and all. That battle was easy. Should have been anyway. There's more enemies over there.
Well, this isn't good.
And I start combat with them from all the way over here. Ow. I tried to avoid that and failed miserably. Okay, let's start actually using some magic on these guys, because it's pretty clear that they're going to annoy me to death if I
Here goes.
don't. Okay. Earth it is.
Go on.
Hey there, Blue Goo. Look, I see you approaching me, and I do not approve, just so we're clear. But I'm gonna take out the Saiyajin first with a quick fire gun.
This is gonna hurt.
There we go. I'm pretty sure those two can handle it from here.
One more shot. Come on.
Really? You guys can't even deal with that? I mean, sure, Cloud was asleep, but...
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I just realized I just missed a great Cloud asleep on the job joke there, and that's a real shame. Sometimes you just miss these things, though. It's too late now. Alright, how's everyone doing on health? Relatively fine. Yeah, no treasure anywhere. Also,
Nice to go up close.
this music sure feels a lot more dramatic than it should, right? Like, it's not just me. Like,
It's on you.
I'll take care of them.
it's just been
No.
constant, intense combat music.
What the?
Ow, what do they have against Aerith? She's literally getting pelted. I mean, I will grant she is the only one here who knows fire magic, so that might be it. Whatever, everybody's full healed. And Aerith does know how to AoE things. You know, I'm starting to see why they might be going after Aerith. Okay, you know what? You know what? Go after Aerith. Do it! I dare you! See how that goes for you. I guess I should probably use the abilities of the others. I mean, I don't really need them because Aerith has this pretty handled. Oh, I forgot those things can turn in air. Should've just blocked. Anyway, let's Cura everyone. And then Soul Drain this guy.
Thank you.
And now, you might be saying, shouldn't you just finish it off with their abilities? To which I would respond, if I didn't need to level Fleeting Familiar, you'd be right. Gosh darn it. Aerith getting jumped again, man.
Just
This time I'll just actually
gotta
block.
dig deep for this one.
Oh hey, Aerith casually gets her limit. You know what, sure. Planet's protection. We're invulnerable now. What now, you jumping jerk? I like how I took damage while casting that. That's just rude.
What do you think of this trick?
Anyway, there's Fleeting Familiar. Here's Fleeting Familiar again, just cuz. And also, here's Cloud bearing some of the magic burden for Aerith.
Hang back. I'll go on ahead and secure the exit.
Cloud, you're not strong enough to secure the exit on your own. That's a lot more of those.
Looks like they're hungry for more.
We're not delicious. Not even a little bit.
There's gonna be a scene here.
Keep going.
Now.
Okay.
It's the plan for her to cast Fire Gust from above, because that's actually not a bad plan.
But there's too many of them.
Not for me.
Hurry.
Cloud about to limit break? No? Okay.
Warning. Back off or die.
Just saying, Aerith could be helping from up there. She's ranged.
Come on.
This is one of those scenes that I think they probably wrote before they had the mechanics of how Aerith was gonna work in battle. I like that tip, magic. You know, that thing that any of them could have done during that scene, particularly Aerith could have done during that scene to help out Cloud. They can't guarantee what magic you'll have equipped, and they can't even guarantee that you'll have magic equipped. That's the unfortunate thing about the materia system, is they can't really use materia much in scenes because they don't know which ones you'll have equipped.
Understood.
This is opposed to systems like in Final Fantasy 13, they used magic during scenes all the time because they could guarantee that so long as you weren't doing a no Crystarium challenge, that you would have them.
Are to be summarily put down. This is what we've always done.
Summarily put down.
Yep, put down the whole sector.
Guess it's a little late to grow a conscience. Just on patrol.
Don't worry. We'll make it in time.
Sure we will. Oops. I know that we need to be hurrying, but what if there's something in this vending machine that's good? You know? I mean, there wasn't, but there could have been. Did it refill my health and mana? It did. Cool. I don't need to rest at the bench then. Why is the bench even there then? If it's gonna scene refill my stuff. And hey, we did come out where I expected we would. At least I'm almost certain that this is the train
We can get
graveyard.
lost in here.
This is the train graveyard,
Yep.
all right? A real treasure trove of scrap. Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility over there.
I vote we stay in the light so we can see where we're going.
Dark, dark everywhere.
That it?
Just casually phase into Aerith. Why wait in line when you can just phase into your teammates?
Kinda creepy.
People don't come around here often. And not just because of the monsters, but because of the stories.
What kind?
Everyone seems to think that the train graveyard
Spooky.
is haunted. Those who lose their way out there in the dark of night will never, ever find their way back home again.
Is that right?
I mean, it's not like I think it's true or anything. But you know, it's just...
Then let's hurry.
Anyway, let's look around. Nothing interesting I can go do just yet. Can't go inside this train at any point. Okay. Just making sure. This is the train graveyard. Gotta be on the lookout for loot. Be very surprised if they don't have a bunch hidden here, since it's in the original one of the first places that actually has nice loot hidden around if you are looking for it. And by hidden, I mean actually hidden. A lot of the other sections that you go to early have loot, but it's just not very hidden. You know what I mean?
Enough.
It's like chests that are easily visible and easily findable. This is the first place that the loot of the game in the original wasn't relatively easy to find. So, you know, I'm just going to assume that it's going to be relatively well hidden here, too. Like, see, there wasn't even a marker on the ground for this ladder. It was just there. And apparently I can use it to go over here. Do I want to use it to go over here? No, looks like that area over there is the wrong way. This looks like the right way. From the minimap, anyway. Which means that we gotta go this way first. It's quite possible there's just nothing over here, though. Aha! See, a weapon. And it's the mithril rod! One of the most annoying weapons to get in the original. If it's the one I'm thinking of. There's a weapon for Aerith that you can get as a rare drop from an enemy in the graveyard here, and it's really obnoxious to get. And, ooh. That looks like a fun ability. Okay, so let me go to weapon upgrades and see what weapon upgrades Mithril Rod has available, because I'll be equipping it relatively shortly. Oh man, it's the next tier of weapons. It's got 2 materia slots there. What's over here? Something called Bloodsucker, and wow, that's a lot of magic attack power. Recover HP when enemies are defeated in battle. Huh, nice. Anyway, so let's grab the most important thing first, which is the new materia slots. Like, obviously those are the most important. Then grab the max MP up. Then, let's see. These magic attack powers are a little bit more efficient use of that. I don't need to do plus 20% damage the first time, but getting extra HP when enemies are defeated in battle sounds like it might be good, depending on how much HP it is. So we'll see. Also, may I just express my annoyance that the Mithril Rod has almost double the stats, but it doesn't have as many materia slots, which means that once I learn Ray of Judgment, I know I'm switching back to the Arcane Scepter, and that just makes me sad inside. Whatever. Once I have enough materia decently leveled, I can start actually deciding to have higher stats instead of more materia slots. But right now it's all about making sure that I've got all the materia I need leveled. So, you know.
Guys, what was that?
I mean, look. Tifa, would it really be a surprise if it was? It's not going to let me do anything except go over to that door, huh? Yeah, it's going to keep the camera locked on the door until I go over to it. Okay, let's triple slash. Also, I should be using Aerith, that way I can get her stuff used. Hey, the steadfast block material improved. Good for it.
Don't let him stop us.
Anyway, fleeting familiar. Then
I'll take that.
get proficiency bonus, and hey, I got the fleeting familiar ability, which means I get to go be sad as I switch down to less materia. Okay, what's in that last spot? Cleansing materia. Well, aside from me wanting to level it, I don't actually need it very much, but let's see. Yeah, I think of all of Aerith's materia, that's the materia I need the least on her, so I'm happy with it being the one that gets bumped
I think I just heard a little kid. Did you guys hear it too?
Why would there be kids out here this late?
What?
I'm trying to figure out why Tifa's even scared of ghosts when she saw the giant swirls of ghostly energy that attacked us earlier. Like, you remember that a couple chapters ago? You know, the things that hurt Jesse, they were literally swirls of ghostly energy. Like if those don't count as ghosts, what does? So of course this place is haunted. Probably by those things. And those things are more than capable of making it so that way if you get lost in the dark, you don't get to go back home. Anyway, I suppose that we will find out if this place is actually haunted next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.